I'm super excited. This thing just came out. I ordered this from Horizon, and they like second dated out to me. I don't know why. As far as I know, I'm not on anybody's cool guy list, but I'm not complaining. What do we got? What do we got? AX24. When this got teased the other day, I thought they were releasing the AX10. Was extremely excited. I was a little bit disappointed to hear it was to come out and it was the 24th scale, but it's still pretty cool. I watched Josh's video. He demonstrated the four-wheel steer and the crabbing and all that stuff. It's too much not to pick up, so I had to order this bad boy up. So I've had this thing for a while. I know 124 is all the rage right now. It does not get me excited, at least the scale portion of it. I bought this to review. Haven't really driven it much since. My kid likes to drive it though. But this gets me excited because the possibilities with this are kind of limitless, and there's already tons of upgrades and stuff out for it. So I have a feeling I'm going to be having some fun with this thing as far as doing upgrades and all kinds of stuff like that. Definitely factory sealed. Definitely got some of the old fires burning as far as comp crawling that the scale stuff just hasn't. All right, got the battery charging. It comes with a little basically USB dongle that actually plugs into USB versus the one that comes on the SCX24. Something's just not right. Let's take a look. There we go. All right, we are out in my shop, and I've dug out the crawl thing. It's been sitting for a couple of years, so it's kind of nasty and dirty, but set up some gates. We're going to take this thing through, see how it does. I'm just kind of guessing on the gate width, and I have no idea how well this thing is going to crawl, so some of these may be impossible. Here we go. We are in already. The torque twist is insane. Okay, get a little forward steer action to get it down there. Alright, here we go. I'll shut up and drive. Let's see how it descends. Oh yeah, we made one. All right. I think I was thinking a little too challenging. Hey, we made one. Well, anyway, that's that on the crawl thing. I have 10 scale rigs that have trouble on the crawl thing, so it looks like a comp rig. It's definitely not. It's definitely has all the bad handling characteristics you would expect. Sorry about the lighting. So I don't know. We'll see how it tunes up. We'll run the course again after it's had a few mods. But anyway, for now, I'm going to take this thing out. And we're just going to have a little fun doing some rock crawling with it and stuff. So. All right, well, I'm fresh back from taking this thing out to test it. I ran a couple batteries through it. I got it out on some rocks at the local park, test drive it a little bit, and I don't know, here's my initial thoughts. So this thing, I don't know, what, 160 bucks, something like that. It's got, like, the quality of it drives really nice. The throttle's nice and proportional. It's 3 channels. Switches between modes really well. Servos are a bit on the weak side. If you're sort of in a weird spot and you want to switch over to 4-wheel steering or whatever, you know, you have to roll it forward before the servos really catch up. That's sort of to be expected with something this size, but that's sort of a nitpicky complaint as far as that. But everything, like, I didn't have any binding issues. The steering, everything works really well. The tires are actually quite tacky. There's no foams in them, so they do flex and roll and whatnot, so that probably hurts performance. But that's my biggest complaint with this, is performance. So the original AX10, it wasn't stupendous out of the box either, but it was so popular, there was just tons and tons of upgrades, and it didn't take a lot to make it super capable. It is extremely top heavy. All the electronics and the battery and everything sitting high in the chassis. Very top heavy. It doesn't take hardly anything to make it roll over, especially when you're trying to do anything technical with it. They're putting out some upgrades. I saw there's a brass skid, there's knuckle weights, stuff like that. So yeah, lots of different weight upgrades. I'm sure there's going to be some heavier wheels and some foam setups. I haven't seen anything yet. I hope they do something with shocks. I don't know if I'm going to try the trick with the grease. I don't know if that's going to work as well as it did on the SCX 24, but I might give that a shot to see if that's a thing. But yeah, I think adding weight down low on this thing is going to be the key element to making this thing handle better. I will say that this thing took some big tumbles, especially some from 4 and 5 feet high, where it just landed on the concrete, and it survived everything really well. The servos survived, knuckles, everything seems to be intact. I'm a little bit worried if you go adding more weight to it, then that will stop being the case. So that's my only real concern with adding a bunch of weight to this thing, but to make it something really enjoyable to drive, it's going to have it. It's got to have some weight and some type of shock setup, because when you're, I mean, it wads itself up and just rolls over at the drop of a hat. So anything more than just, you know, slight uneven ground, it struggles to go up even moderate inclines. So needs some tuning. I think it has real potential. It should be fun. The radio and all this stuff works great. There's probably no reason to upgrade that or change anything around. That should all be fine. Really, all the problems are going to be with setup on the chassis. It does have a 4-link, but it torque twists like a monster. So I guess first off, we'll you know, I'll do some follow-up videos, but we'll do some weight distribution, get some knuckle weights. We'll try the skid plate to get some more weight down low on this thing to see if it improves. And then it really needs some foams. Tires seem to be okay, but I'm not sure. I think they're glued on. So anyway, I mean, it is what it is. It's a little $160 crawler, and it looks great. Nostalgia wise, it obviously sucked me in. I was a big fan of the AX10 back in the day, so they pulled me right back in with this when I really had not much interest in the 24 scale scene at all. So anyway, we'll start messing with this, and that's it. So I'm just trying to set expectations. I think it's a nice little crawler. All the features and stuff work well. The 4-wheel steering and the crabbing and all that stuff's really cool. Makes it interesting, but it's really subpar in the crawling department right now. So we'll do some suspension tuning, and sort of like the SCX24, I'll put out some stuff to see you know, if I can do some cheap mods to make things handle better and whatnot. So anyway, I know it's been a minute, but I appreciate all you people who still watch my stuff. So I will basically stop blabbing in your ear and start editing this up. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. Check back. I'm going to try and do a couple updates with this thing to see if I can make it handle a little better, because it has potential. Could be a lot of fun, especially wintertime, like here in the Midwest. It being indoor is great. It's also that you don't need huge amounts of terrain to have fun with it. It's a lot easier to find challenging stuff to climb for something that's this size versus this size. So it has real potential, just need to work at it a little bit. So anyway, that's it. I want to thank Horizon for getting this out to me. Lickety split, it got here in no time, so I was able to get this video out early on, and appreciate that. So anyway, if you want to order this, you can get it on at Horizon Hobbies. I think it's $159. It comes with 1 battery, and it's enough to get you going. It's should be a fun little desktop crawler, but we're going to work on it and see if we can make it do a lot more. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Catch you on the next one.